It's very hard to work with Chris Tucker because when the director says action, you just start screaming, laughing.
Come on, man.
I just look at him, his eyes pop out of his head because he's so funny, and that's what makes it difficult. In this short film, we ate all this food, we ran out with our pan. It's so fun.
And every time I see Michael, he look at your shoe. First thing he do is look down, what kind of shoes you got? Reebok, man, you crazy. Get out of here, get out of here. You gotta have on George when you go in front of Michael. Well, that's Michael, man.
You do a good MJ as well.
Oh yeah, Michael. You gotta have a lot of self-esteem around Michael. You go in his party, be like, how you get in here? I didn't invite you. No, I didn't invite you. Yes, you did. No. Okay, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Michael would talk about me too. If I had something on and it wasn't nice, Michael was like, Chris, you gonna wear that? Oh, what? You don't like it, Michael? Oh no, you like it? Michael said, you better go. You need to get a stylist, Chris. Get a tailor, get your clothes made, Chris. You can't have on what everybody has on, Chris. Somebody's gonna have the same thing on, Chris. Get your clothes made, Chris.
You like something, like I was just complimenting a flat screen TV he had, and he gave it to me. I was like, Michael, I didn't want the TV. But then the black came out of me. I started liking everything after that. I said, Michael, I like that Rolls Royce. That's a bad Rolls Royce. Not the old one, the new Rolls Royce, right there. He was like, you like it, Chris? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, you sure you like it? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, well, you better go buy one, because I ain't giving you my Rolls. I gave you a TV, damn. We would do stuff like go to the movies, and Michael was so famous he had to disguise himself. And we would come downstairs, I'd be like, where's Michael? Michael would be covered up like, I'm over here, Chris. I said, Michael, that's you? Yeah, Chris. I thought we was going to the movies. You're not even dressed. I am dressed, Chris. You know, I'm hiding myself. Then Michael laughing louder than anybody. Everybody know Michael's laughing.
Right.
He's like, hee. I was like, Michael, shut up. They're going to find you in here. It's going to be a riot.
Chris. We'd be on the phone for hours, and I'd say, Michael, I love you too. He said, I love you more. And all night we on the phone talking about, I love you. I just had to hang up on him one time. I love you. No, but he was so much fun. Michael was a genius, man. Genius. And he was a designer, too, man. Michael had them clothes on, and he had all that stuff going on, and Neverland was incredible. He had visions. He was incredible. Give you a dance move, but give me some music.
What if Michael Jackson was a pimp? Should be him and Tito be riding around in a Cadillac and shit? Slow down, Tito. Slow down, Tito. Damn. Is that my hoe that's sitting on the curb? Let me out. I said, come in, girl. For my money, how much you got? Mike, I'm sorry, all I got is $100 bill. Girl, you been out here all day and all you got is $100 bill? Ah!
Speaking of Michael Jackson, to make fun of Michael Jackson on Def Comedy Jam, but then turn him into like a real true friend.
Yeah, man.
What was that process like?
He was introduced to me by maybe one of his little nephews or something. Okay. Said, watch this. He talking about you, Uncle. And Michael probably said, oh, he's funny. Oh, he's good. So he knew of me, I think, that way. I think one of his nephews told me that he showed Michael Fridays. Michael was cool, man. We hang out with Michael. Michael liked rap. Like, he liked that 50 Cent song in the club. He liked the beat. So he'd be jamming to the beat. He'd be like, boom, 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 boom. All of a sudden, you know, it's cool till he starts saying the words. That's when it sounds crazy. He's like, you see me in the club with a bottle full of bud. Michael, no. Don't sing the words. Chris, I love that song, Chris. Of course I wouldn't go in the club with a bottle full of bud, Chris. I wouldn't do that. I love that song, Chris. He was the greatest entertainer ever and the biggest entertainer in the world, but he was the nicest guy in the world, man. I would go to Neverland and I would say I like something, he would give it to me. And I said, Michael, I like that big screen TV. He was like, you like it, Chris? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, do you love it? I said, I love it. Next day I go home, Michael would send the TV to my house. I said, Michael, thank you.
Wow.
But I was like, Michael is nice and rich.
You hang out with Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael is my boy. We hang out. We don't see each other that much because he called me sometimes to check up on me, see how I'm doing. He's like, how you doing, Chris? And when he really missed me, he called me Christmas. Hey, Christmas, how are you?
He calls you Christmas?
He called me Chris. It felt good. At first, I was like, why you call me? But then it started sounding good. I was like, say that again, Mike. He was like, Christmas? Is that what you mean? Yeah.
So Michael came out of the house and the dog just attacked him. Michael, Chris! I got in the car. I said, Michael, what's going on? And the dog just ran. I said, Michael, what happened? Michael was like, dog came to the front door and he told me and he bit me. I said, Michael, are you okay? Michael, are you okay? is this Chris Tucker? I said, yeah, who it is? So this is Michael Jackson. I said, what's up, Mike? He said, I just want to call you and tell you I seen your movie Rush Hour 2 and you're kicking with the wrong leg. Stop making me look bad. You know, times when me and Michael were riding in the car, and Michael loved, he loved rap music. He liked all types of music. We ride in the car. He loved 50 Cent in the club. He'd be in the car jamming, 50 Cent in the club. He'd be like, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, go, Mike, boom, boom. But the only problem when Michael started singing the words, that's when I had a problem. Michael would be like, you see me in the club with a bottle full of bub. Like, Michael, no.
Someone who was very guarded, who was Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And I found that your friendship with him was very genuine.
It was crazy, man, because I think he knew I was a big fan of his.
Yeah.
Joe Jackson even called me one time in a comedy club.
Because all of them were big fans.
All of them. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I wanted to meet Michael, and but they always just calling me. I was like, "Where's Michael? Call me with Michael on the other line."
No one to hear from you.
I spent a lot of money to see Michael.
Really?
Yeah, because I took a private plane to New York.
Cause this is Thriller.
Sorry.
And Chris Tucker, you're my favorite.
Can I keep the award for a couple of days?
Yeah, we gotta share it. No, we have to share it.
Well, I'm staying at the Neverland.
Yeah, anywhere you want to stay.
All right, I'm in cabin number 3.
Okay.
Don't know the words. Oh, yeah.
Hey, you forgot to pay. You forgot to cook the food. Who got to pay today? Food wasn't no good. Okay. Keep it to yourself. You're lucky we ain't suing you. Got to pay. Got to pay. I see you in Vegas, baby, next week. You know what the date is. 2 shows, baby. March 28th, March 29th. Vegas, baby. I'ma rock your world.
Get closer, oh, get closer. I'm burning now. Just love me till you don't know how. Keep on to the post stops.
Yo, Mike. Mikey. You're the king of pop, my brother. And I heard this song. It's one of your favorite songs. You the original banger. You dig that?